Hey guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome. And if you're already subscribed, thanks for coming back. So today we're going to do a setup in my Take a Note. So I've changed it from my black Gilio to put it in this brown Moton cover because it just feels like fall, doesn't it? It just feels like autumn. And I've also swapped out the notebook, the Hobonichi notebook for this one. I've got two of these. They're from Graceful Muse Paperie. And they're still on her site. They were in last year's advent calendar, and they come with like the little plastic cover, and they're just gorgeous. Like really don't want to use it, but I just thought it's a thinner notebook, you know, to try for the rest of the year. So I've slided that in there, and then I've just covered the front of the Take a Note with a piece of vellum, which is also from Graceful Muse Paperie, and I've just put in some cream card behind it. So what I've decided to do is, on this page, I'm going to track, I don't know why I wrote it, oh no, it's on a sticky note. I'm going to track my moods in the day, so AM and PM, in these little boxes. I would hope you could see. In these little boxes, AM and PM will be a mood tracker. And then here, also, this is on a sticky note, I am going to do my period tracking down the side here. So I'll just do a circle. Is this in frame? A circle, a line and a circle. And then I just want to track here whether I've journaled, whether I've been in my journal, my rapid logbook, or my journal of joy. And then this is the mood tracker. So I've got like severe anxious, really sad, meh, and happy. I did want to do like when I'm manic, but I didn't have enough space to do that. And I think what I might do is just highlight on the day if I have a manic episode. So that's what those pages are going to be for. Then the monthly page, over this left hand side here, because this is the best thing about the Take a Note planner, is the actual calendar itself is inside this little box here. Everything else around the outside is completely clear. So doing this kind of planning in this book, there wasn't really anywhere for me to put like a master brain dump or like a master waiting on. So I've decided to use this column as my like master brain dump. And then I've decided to use each of these boxes on the left hand side. You get like a little box and it refers to what page it shows what page it refers to, but I want to put my YouTube and Insta stats on there. So that's what I'm going to do with the monthly. And then with the weekly, I did have a little like play around with it over the weekend. So I want this box, which is normally like blank. This is where I'm going to put my sleep energy tracker, my meals, my routines, and then waiting on is going to go because it's in the front, and so I've got YouTube plan, and I'm thinking of doing moods here as well as at the front. I'm not sure, or just have a little space for next week. And then I'm going to do reoccurring tasks at the top, and then like a to-do list in the main columns. And yeah, that's what how I've decided to use it. So these are on like little clear post-it notes. I also want to make sure that at the top I do a task to make sure that these get done like every single day. And I call them daily tasks, and they're morning pages, fill-in trackers, fill-in journal of joy, fill-in memory of the day, and check brain dump. So they're things that I need to make sure that I'm doing on a daily basis. And I have decided to use this kit from Harriet Wright Designs. It's called Leaves Are Falling, and we've got these gorgeous small boxes which are absolutely stunning. And then we've got like a little pumpkin shop, some trees, a really gorgeous doorway, some layering elements in here as well, which I really like. And this is on her clear paper. We've got some girls, a tree, another like layering swatch. Oh, there's two there. My favourite, the old typewriter. This says leaves are falling, autumn's calling. Got bookstore, some pumpkins. Got a September and an October script. I love these old vintage stamps. Little deco, some trees, some big pumpkins. I just love the colour of this kit as well. You've got typewriter again, some stamps. We all know I love those. Big pumpkin shop. And then we get to the florals. So we've got these and these. And these, and then we've got some bigger ones, 2 pages of bigger ones, and then we have this functional sheet at the end. So I think what I want to do is decorate the monthly, and then we'll do the weekly. And I'm thinking of what colour I want to use with this kit. If I have a look in my TN, I do have swatches of all the colours. I think I need one of these. Right, 997 would go. What else would go? Like, I don't think I've got a colour that's gonna match these kind of pumpkins. $997, did I say? 977. 977, and then 992. 977 and 992. Got my favourite Tombos in here, so I'm hoping they'll be in here. So 977 and 992. Keep these in a colour craft pouch. So right, I have Tombos. Let's just flick that back to where it was. And what I think I'm going to do first is outline the box. Do I want to outline that box? Let's take that off for now. I've got some, I could do one of those boxes and have the October script layered. There was a floral sheet with a layer, some layering icons on. So maybe, which one? I love this one. Love this one. Kind of like a bed flat lay. Gonna have to wipe that out. Yeah, I had a bit of a mini flap after I filmed my last video because I was like, oh my god, you know, have I made a mistake? I've just realised that because these are clear, layering isn't really going to work. So I mean, it will work. Should I go over that one or over that one? I'm going to go over that one. Ooh. And then where should we put you? I'm going to put you there and use some of these like leaf elements. Have I got any more of those? Yes, I have. because they're on the like little picture. Yeah, I had a mini panic because I was like, am I really like going to be able to use this planner for what I needed to? And I especially was like panicking about like the daily tasks and things like that. Right, so what are we going to do? Should I outline the calendar? Like, should I do it with the lighter colour? Do you know what I mean? Just to bring a bit more focus to that. And because this is like a really light colour, I think it'll match nice. So my car has finally been collected. So it was in a garage and then it came home and then it broke down at home. We had to take it to another garage and then it broke down at home completely and wouldn't start. Oh no, I've done it over a post-it note. Then it wouldn't start, so we had to get AA to recover it, and AA recovered it to a specialist garage which should have been able to fix it, but they couldn't fix it. So now the people who we bought it off, they've, like after about 2-3 weeks now, collected the car from the garage, and they collected it on Monday, and now it's Wednesday and they're just starting to work on it today. So I'm just like, when am I going to get my bloody car back? It's been testing because I kind of feel like trapped. Do you know what I mean? I can't go anywhere or do anything, and yeah, it's just a nightmare. So we've had like Casey's birthday here where I had to do everything online, but I like going out, you know, out and about and looking to see if I can find things for them. And I've got Willow's birthday as well at the end of the month, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get out. It's like buying all the decorations and stuff like that. Right, so this is going to be like a master to-do list. So I can use a this week script from Referral Link Co. Love her scripts. Where's my tweezers now? And do I want to, could have, it's a bit big, that pumpkin, isn't it? Should we have a pumpkin or should we have a floral? I feel like a pumpkin would be nice. Yeah, just to have it coming off something. It's not a this week, there is a, I'm on a monthly spread. I'm on a monthly spread, Becky. So if you either need a this month or a to-do. Which we do have to-dos. And do I have a purchases? Got to buy, got meal plan, waiting for, that's what I want. But I don't know how far down I'm gonna put that, but I'll just keep that off to the side. Sorry if you can hear Nico barking, he's outside. Our garden is bloody massive, I tell you. Right, so if we want some like deco around, don't we? But I'm a bit like, it's all very big deco. Could you use one of them? Maybe one of these. One of these come in from the top there. Put put one on this side as well. Like that. And then we need like the thinner bits, like the smaller deco. But these fit up here as well. So hold on, let me go and sort the dog out. Sorry, he was having a barking attack. I love this sticker here of like the barn. So I'm going to see if that will go down the bottom here, because I still need space in there. But go lower down, and I'm not using those boxes, so we'll do another big floral up right there. I could do these I would have done like a Halloweeny type kit, but I don't have one. I don't have one, and plus I much prefer this season. I don't want to like over decorate it, but I don't want to under decorate either, because these are going to be functional and YouTube. So, and I want to make sure I've got enough for lists. I'm not actually waiting for that much. There's a few things that I've ordered for Willow, but I reckon that give me plenty of room there. And then here I want YouTube and Instagram. Just thinking, is there any like these little, should I do like a row of these little, well, I'm not very good at thinking on the spot, am I? I'm losing my planning ability. Maybe it'll help if I write in my stuff. I'm going to use my Jinhro. It's Jinhro. I've got this one and I've got the white one. This is like the exact dupe of the Pilot Vanishing Point one. I get my nibs in the extra fine or extra fine, whichever one's the smallest. But I have actually, I've got another one which is supposed to be extra fine as well, but it actually, the nib's a little bit thicker. So I just think it depends, like, I don't know, it kind of depends on what you get. Because I was like, there's no way that's extra fine, so that's why I bought another one. But I actually had the original Pilot Vanishing Point and I hated it. I didn't like it. I had to send it back. Right, I'm just going to get my little weekly, dropping stuff. Like my to-dos. Should I do my to-dos? Should I do my monthly? Let's do the monthly. So I'm just going to copy it from my TN size one, because I've already filled this one up. We did a plan with me for this one. I'm just wondering if I should put some clear dots over the numbers, if I've got the right colour, because I do have clear dots. I'm just thinking, because the numbers are so tiny, they will go. They're not clear. They're not clear. These are though. Do you know what? I'm going to go with these. These little bloom papery ones. And I'm just going to work back. I'll see what it looks like first. Yeah, it just gives a bit of something to the page. Highlights the days. So Chris and Casey this morning, no, not Chris and Casey. Casey is at the dentist. Chris and Willow this morning went to visit one of the high schools. It's the high school that me and Chris, we've already applied for it because we're like, she's going to that high school. It's a smaller high school and it's amazing for Sen. So Willow's got like quite severe dyslexia and we think like slight traits of something else, but we're not quite sure what. But she is very, very dyslexic. We had her tested. For that we went private because waiting for the NHS to do it is just ridiculous. So we went private because we wanted to know for her sake and what we could do to help her. Well, this high school that we picked is absolutely amazing for Sen. But there's an all-girls school and then there's this high school which mixed and there's an all-boys school and then there's one other school, I think, and the other mainstream school was like massive. And we know what Willow's like. One of the things she didn't like about this school was she said it's so big, like the classes are so big. But they went there today to visit and the classroom sizes are really small, which is just like amazing. And they split up the Sen students like throughout all of the classes in that year. Do you know what I mean? So like there'll be Sen people in each class basically, and they teach to the level of Sen, which I just think is amazing. They've got like, when we mentioned some of the equipment that Willow needs to use, like a C pen for reading and stuff like that, when we mentioned them to her current school, which albeit it's a primary school, so I don't think they focus on that kind of stuff, but when we mentioned it, they didn't even know what we were talking about, and that kind of put me off a little bit. But this high school was like, we have C pens, she'll have her own Chromebook, she can't bring, like we were going to buy her one for her birthday, but well, I was going to buy her a MacBook for her birthday. Even though she's only 11, only because of the Sen, like only because I want her to use something, get used to using it and have that, if you know what I mean. So she's Apple crazy, the same as me and Casey. So I thought if we're going to do it, we may as well do it. But thankfully we found out today that the high school, they have loads of C pens, so she'll get a C pen. They have Chromebooks, so she'll get given. She's not allowed to take her own Chromebook in, so she'll be given one, and that'll be given to her for the entirety of the time at the high school. And yeah, they've got C pens, and as well, Willow is massively, sorry I'm rambling, Willow is massively into hair and makeup and skincare, like massively, like even more so than Casey. And at lunchtime, they do like a lunchtime where it like to swap from one of your GCSEs, which is a qualification you need in the UK. So basically you do your GCSEs in high school and then you do your A-levels in sixth form or college. And then from college you go to university, but I think your college is university. But anyway, she can do GCSEs, but she can also do a BTEC in hair and beauty. And they also do a Monday hair and beauty club. And she can do that pretty much from when she starts. So if she shows consistency throughout the years going to this club, then she'll be guaranteed a place, because it's like really sought after, this hair and beauty BTEC thing. So she'll kind of be guaranteed a place on that. But also, bless us, there's a crochet club, and Willow's amazing at crocheting. Like I tell you, these people, like my own child is these people, but people with Sen or any type of autism or anything like that, they're not stupid. They're like very, very intelligent. Like Willow is very intelligent, but she just, you know, the words move around and go back to front and things like that. So, but she can look at a problem and solve it. Like I was building my my chair. I was building my chair. Chris was away. He'd been with me a while. It was when he was in London. I need to start writing and shut up, right? And I couldn't figure out the bottom of the chair. collect medication. I haven't used this for a while. Okay, we'll go for the white one. Are you using? One thing I will say about these is they dry up, but I just give it a little shake. I did check it before I don't know why I'm using this either, because collect meds. Loki's school picture. So I'm just going to chat and write. Yeah, and so she went into the cupboard to see. I don't think I'm going to write like recurring tasks like the bin and stuff like that. I just think I'll write like my university tutorials and day specific appointments and stuff. Yeah, she went and looked at the picture and then came back and she was like, grabbed the screwdriver or whatever off me and fixed it. 1000 to 1100. Obviously this has been and gone, but still going to write it on. So tutor group. Yeah, so like 1900, she was so, like Chris said, she was like really excited. Tutor groups. Oh, he was doing it 2 days, wasn't he? So I could jump on either. I didn't jump on either. But I'm still gonna write them in here. Yeah, so she was like really excited. Apparently she was talking to, oh my God, Tutorial Central. And 1900 to 2030. She was actually talking to the deputy head, who was the one that was taking them round. So basically we have tutorials on a Wednesday or a Saturday. It can be both, but I've booked myself on all of them just in case. So we're getting to where we are now. Casey Dentist, this is today. Tutorial on Wednesday. Yeah, and Willow doesn't really talk in those kind of situations. She's normally like quite silent. She likes to scope out what's going on around her. Like she likes to, Willow school photos on Friday. Yeah, she's quite quiet until she knows you. Do you know what I mean? Willow has got a football tournament, but I don't think she's going because she hasn't been going to football. So 25th is another tutorial. Yeah, so that was really bad at. So I'm just like really happy about the school. Like it literally has took the weight of the world off my mind, because I was just I'm still really worried about her going to high school, but they're so amazing for Sen. Like they've won awards and everything for Sen. It's Willow's birthday this day. Yeah, they've won awards for Sen. And should we use a emoji? Should we use an emoji? Should we bang one out? See which ones we've got. I know I've got one of her mini icons, but what would YouTube be under? Not YouTube. Birthday. What we got here? No. I've got DIY, military, pooches, travel, marriage, maybe mum life? No. Shopping, health, fitness, food, Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Self-care, TV, cleaning, happy meal, planning emotions, journaling, YouTube. Oh, I've got some, oh, I'd lost those. Oh, look, I've got some earpods. Oh, I didn't know I had these. Oh, that's a wicked find, isn't it? Ready for, oh, look. Remember that from a subscription? Oh, I love Daisy Chain Rebellion. I know I've got a birthday cake there. But I know I've got, oh, what was that? Oh, Christmas. I've got a present. Might use a present actually. Yeah, they do like extra tutorials, like they'll work one-on-one with her. Because military children, they get like a service pupils premium. So basically they get money for each child of a service person. And I'll put it up here. And they said they would use that like just on her because they don't have any other military children in that school. I was contemplating using one of those, oh no, they're days of the week. They're not Halloweeny, although I'll put them. Let's have a look in here if we've got anything Halloweeny. Yeah, so over the moon, really massively happy with the school. Really happy with the school. Oh, we've got Feeling Hollow. Fall back. When do the clocks change? Is that this month or is it next month? I need to keep that out, that's good. I do want to keep that one out. Oh, I've got a little witch in the bath. Got a witch in the bath. Like little Harry Potter ones. Oh, I love looking through. I haven't looked through here in so long. Sorry if this is boring for you. I'm just like, oh, these peachy bum. It's like whenever I see someone flicking through their reusable sticker book when they're looking for a sticker, and I'm like, there's one there, you passed it. And I feel like that's gonna be you guys screaming at me. You missed one. Smacking his head against a wall. I say he, but is an emoji or a puppet a he or a she to you? Oh, they're funny. Right, I've got a witch in a bath, which I'm going to put up here as well. I'm just going to write happy birthday, Willow. To Willow. And we are going to Toby Carvery. Because that's what she's chose to have for her birthday meal. I let them all pick like what they want for their birthday meal on their birthdays. And we've gone from McDonald's, which used to be cheap. It's not cheap anymore, then, is it? Went from McDonald's to now she likes like Toby Carvery, and Casey wants to go for bloody steaks. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT when do the clocks go back in the UK? What date? Tell me. the last Sunday in October. So also the clocks go back on the 30th. Oh no, it says 26. Oh, the last Sunday. Oh yeah, 'cause that's not Sunday. Silly me. So I'm going to put that fall back. And what day was it? Let me go to my rapid login. There was a day where Chris was off work. I think it was Friday. I don't know, so we had a sofa day on Friday the 3rd where we were binge watching Ed Gein, but when was it? I'm sorry, I need to find this. Oh, it was Friday the 10th. We had a bed rot day on Friday the 10th, let me tell you. Like, he dropped the kids off at school and then he came back via McDonald's. We had a McDonald's breakfast and then literally went to bed from 10 till 2:30, and then he got up at 2:30 and took the kids to collect the kids from school. It was amazing, loved it. So feeling hollow, I'll just write massive nap day with Chris. Right, so let's go back to the monthly, because I know I wrote on there some of the uploads. So I'm thinking of highlighting them in this colour, and I don't think I'll be able to write on this with fountain pen. Right, I need to actually go in my content thing because I think that's wrong. I think I changed one over. So I'll just go to my YouTube studio, go to my content, view all. So this was the first, and then there was one then, and then there was one then, and then that one was on the 5th. And sorry, that was on the 5th, and then that was on the 8th. Oh, we had a bit of a gap. And then yesterday's was the 12th, 11th. 11th. I didn't get one up today, but hopefully I'll get this one up today. And then so I'll just write N1 monthly setup, which is what that one was. And then N1 weekly, A5 October setup, setting up all the planners, A5 memory plan, another N1 weekly, 2026 planner chat, take a note monthly setup, and yeah, so I'll do this, and then I feel like I need to put some stuff here because it's missing some stuff. some books down here. These are like, they're just perfect, aren't they? And some little florals. Let's not overthink it. Let's not overthink it, Becky. Let's just do it, shall we? Just do it. I've got this other floral. I have stopped getting Harriet White design stickers because I've got a lot, but I'm thinking I'm definitely I'm gonna need to buy some more. Should we just put this little cozy basket in between those two? Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Right, and then I have got, I'm going to save some of those. I've got a YouTube. Did I get a YouTube? Yeah. Got a YouTube, and I have got an Instagram there. So let's get these up, or down on the paper, I should say. What else forgot to tell you? Casey doesn't seem to be taking her A-levels very seriously at the minute, which is concerning me. So, you know, I wanted to give her time to settle in and all that, but she's been late to a lot of her classes. Like, she just chinned off like tutorials for like 2 weeks. And Chris gets an email every time she misses like a class. And it's not like her, but so we need to have the chat, have like a grown-up chat. And any of you know what it's like having a grown-up chat with a 17-year-old. So I'm hoping it goes okay. So I use these YouTubes and Insta. So one is for my statistics and one's for my revenue, just because I like to keep track of it. And I like doing it on a weekly basis. So with these, like, it's only a small number, so I should be able to put a little bit of decorating. I feel like I've been chatting for ages. I feel like I should split this video into two, like I was planning to do the weekly as well. I'm just going to move. No, I'm not. I'm still going to put it there because I will be able to write it there. So that's that. And then I need my, I don't know what this one, I've got two of these, you see. I've got one from the planner spot, which is definitely bigger than those boxes. And I've got this one from Hobonichi, but I'm not sure how they're going to look in the holes. So let's get a pencil and see. They do actually go in the holes. Yeah, so I need to have a chat with Casey, basically, about right, let's see if I can find you again. Because whatever grade she gets from college, from her A-levels, oh, it's over a bit, I'm going to have to bring you over a little bit. Will depend on whether she can get into university or not. And I know she wants to go to university. Sorry, I'm trying to get these Trying to be a bloody perfectionist is what I'm trying to do. Waiting for, get these boxes in there. Oh, that went really wonky. Wonky doodle. There we go, we've got our boxes there. We could also put a bit of decoration in the boxes. So I'm just looking for just some smaller pieces of deco that we could possibly put like that. There is completely right. I know what we'll do here. We'll do a little layer in, shall we? So we'll put you there with Mr. Stamp. You there with a bow, with a stamp. That looks nice, doesn't it? That looks nice. And then just plop a pumpkin on the third, and then use this bit of deco on the 9th. Let's use something over here, smaller, because we haven't got there yet. As in, it's today and tomorrow, so don't really envisage anything happening there. I just want to spread some of the love. There we go. I think that's enough. And then we'll save everything else for the daily pages. So I will quickly fill in this to-do list, and then I'll be back to show you the finished spread. So there we have it. The monthly is all filled out. I've done my to-dos, my waiting fors. I did decide to put recycle rubbish, because we always forget what bins to put out. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this monthly spread has turned out. I yapped loads more than I thought I would, so I'm going to do the weekly as a separate video, just because I need to have a break. I'm tired now, and yeah, I'm just going to set up this, which I suppose we could do together. I'm hoping that these icons come off here, because I just wanted to see like which ones, if they'd fit. So I just want to see. Oh, that one came off. Oh, they're coming off. They're a bit of a squidginess. Not the healthiest way to treat your, would help if you could see. Whoa, went out there, didn't I? Not the healthiest way to treat your mini icons. Oh, I've got 2 up there. Right, there are the icons. Now, I need a line to go from there, and then I'm just going to write here journal rapid log and Journal of Joy, and they're the 3 things that I'm going to be tracking this month. So yeah, I'm going to let that dry, and then so that's set up, and I have my monthly, which I'm just going to use an ollie clip for, and we are good to go. Let's go take my towel again, sorry. Ooh, changed my background as well. Don't know if you've noticed, I changed it. I did. I had a little refresh of my whole desk area. Anyway, I'm rambling. I will see you in my next video, guys. If you like this one, then give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.